More bread than I.
Yo, 612, you there?
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream. Never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Gabe Avelli. We back with another episode of Florida Vibe Directory. This is a very, very special episode. This is kind of like, I would say, like, OG Minds Wine meets new Minds Wine. So it's definitely something that, is overdue and needed to happen. But today we talk about the family tribe. We got the family tribe in the building, but I want everybody to do a little individual introduction. We'll start. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll start with.
I go by King Mills, KXMILZ, out on all platforms. The only one, you feel me? I just dropped something called Animal in Your Dig, but the latest hit was Family Tribe, you feel me? Which is in the building right now, you feel me?
Bow, bow.
Yes, sir. Tribe is in the building.
Go ahead with the intro.
Yeah, man. You already know. Space up in this bitch. I ain't gonna do the verse, but
Put cuts to the phone. Put cuts to the...
I don't even know. Yo, 612 year.
The connection gone.
Yeah, the connection going in
Go
and
ahead,
out.
Dre.
It's Dregarde in the building, but I'm in the cut tonight, so keeping it real minimal.
I felt that.
It's your boy, Sir DQ. One and only. Stay true, stay you. You know the vibe. You know something. Make things happen. I'm here with the gang.
Let's go. Let's
Bow,
go.
bow.
So let's
I don't
take
gotta
it.
lie.
Let's take it from the beginning, man. So you guys are like blood relatives.
Yes.
Yeah, we all blood relatives. This is my big brother.
Okay.
What gave it away?
I don't know. Like,
They look just alike.
I'm saying.
yo,
Nah, yeah, these two guys here are blood brothers, same mom and dad.
Okay.
And the other gentleman on the project is their literally cousin, same grandparents and all types of.
And he's in Minnesota.
yeah, he's in Minnesota. We all from Minnesota.
Oh, really?
We all. I was born there, but
Oh,
we moved
shit.
down to Broward
Mills.
when I was
Get a little closer to the mic for me, space.
Yeah, when I was 5 at least. We came down in '99, but we was born in Southside Minneapolis.
Okay.
I ain't even know Minneapolis had a south side.
Southside and
Southside,
Northside. You feel
Chicago
me?
Street.
You already
Stand
know.
the fuck up, you heard me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Damn. So let's start
That's what
there. Let's start there because that's actually pretty interesting. So what are some?
If this man, yo, 6, where you at?
He probably going through it. Just answer the man.
So what are some misconceptions that people have about Minnesota?
Misconceptions is that
White people.
everybody's white from there.
Wait, they're not.
Hell no.
Hell nah.
Nah.
Everywhere got a hood.
Exactly. Everywhere got a hood,
That's
and
a
where
fact.
we from Southside Minneapolis, where there's culture. There's a lot of immigrants from different.
Rest in peace, George Floyd.
Yeah, rest in peace, George Floyd for one, and just misconception is that there's a lot more than just white people and just police brutality and just.
It's a lot of Somali people out there, right?
Somalis,
Somalians.
natives, black natives, real
Natives.
Native Americans.
Yes.
Like, walking around with wolves and shit, like for real.
Damn.
Like, that shit
One of
be
our
real.
cousins, his grandpa, our auntie cousin, is actually Native American,
Okay.
and they actually
Yeah, medicine man.
Yeah, medicine man.
Damn. For real?
Yeah, like on some Dr. Sebi
G
stuff.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Damn. So all right. So let's take it to the beginning then. So
Take it to
coming from there. So what? Big Bro was making music first. Mills, you was the first one making music, and then like you seen him do his thing. Cause to be honest, Space, I didn't even know you rap. I always thought that you just did videos and stuff.
yeah. A lot of people think that, but yeah, I've been rapping ever since I got out of Ever since I got out of high school. After that year, I just took a year off to just really think what I really want to do with myself because altogether, you got to just sit down and really think is basketball what you want to do, see yourself doing 5-10 years down the line.
So
As much-
you was hooping?
Yeah, I was hooping. Like I had a hoop dreams type shit.
Yeah.
All through high school, I wasn't even thinking about being a rapper.
Damn.
That's the crazy part about this shit. Dre too, like we was hoop dream niggas.
Y'all was
Like,
playing together?
Yeah,
they was balling together for real.
balling together. He taught me how to ball. Like
Yeah.
And I taught him how to ball.
But yeah, a lot of it did come from Jamel. Just cause in high school I see this nigga be making beats all day, like starting up like crafting his own before even like trying to put his music out there, just making a sound that it was him, and that's and you see that on Tribe all throughout Family Tribe. That's
Appreciate it.
That
So
nigga
you
sound.
also produce Mills.
Yeah, I make beats too.
Okay, so during the time that you started making beats, like what were some of the programs that was popping, or like what materials were you using?
FL
Yeah.
and Pro Tools. That's it. Just those two. You know, kept it simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is like before FL went to like all the crazy numbers.
Yeah, man, went crazy. Back then it was so simple.
So
But
you-
now it's getting difficult.
You was
more and
using
more.
citrus and going to work.
What?
Yo,
Man, I taught myself how to play stuff like notes, you feel me? Hear notes and know what note comes after each other, you feel me? Like, I don't know how to read notes, but I could hear it, what notes to go after, you know?
Word. So as the older brother, like when did you first hear Space and you were like, oh shit, he's actually like not whack? No, because like as a little brother, you know exactly.
Boy,
what I'm talking-
yesterday.
Exactly.
Damn, what
No.
song was that, man? It was actually the video he had. The
Yeah.
video he got out.
Oh, free your mind.
Free your mind. Yeah.
Actually, that was recorded in the dungeon, mixed in the dungeon of Minds Wide.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So the OG dungeon.
Yes, the OG
Yes,
dungeon.
nigga.
Drop that bomb for that, man. Drop that
Shout outs to that boy Luke. You already know what the
You already
what's going
know.
on here,
Luke.
boy.
Okay.
Clouded
yeah.
Space is always gonna be done by the dungeon, dog.
Yes, sir.
Stop smirking over there. We see you there.
Nah, so no, let's take it there. Then let's take it there. So, describe like your history with Luke, man. How long you been like working with Luke?
Ever since I came back from college, I believe that year was 2017. We worked from 2017 to 2019, I believe.
Yeah, like late 2017.
Yeah, I believe it was a good solid 2 years working with Luke, making content, knowing the ins and out of recording and just editing and just
Mixing, all
mixing, just knowing the behind the music as well as being able to perform the music, just knowing a lot. Like
So-
he taught, he taught a lot.
Talk to me a little bit about that time, like. You know, cause I honestly like me, I only see like videos and I hear the intro and all that stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
know from other perspective like really what was like happening around that time. So,
Around
like,
that time, oh shit, it was a lot. We was actually was taking a bus all the way to Sterling almost every time, and we was hustling just to get there a lot of the times, and that was just like the early mornings of like just you can tell it was just like the early steps of just something great. You feel me? It was just all about, a lot of the time it was just love and just networking and meeting a lot of people throughout Broward County and Jamon Creek and Limbo and
That's the homies.
you feel me? Just people that we still have a camaraderie with today. It's just you can see that's what Cool Hand Luke brought. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, bro. He brought a lot of people together that are still somewhat, you feel me, he can network with and just make music and shit. But
Drop a bomb
Feel
for
me,
that
but-
boy Luke one more time for that
Yeah.
boy Luke, man.
Gee, but he taught me a lot, bro. Like, gee, taught me a lot that I still take today.
Yeah, definitely the starting
Following
point.
into, yeah,
It's definitely a starting point for
gee.
We not here
how we started
without
how this,
Luke.
how this
God.
journey started for everybody, especially me in Space. How we came in and all that. Like those 2 years was definitely like it. Definitely we went from just being niggas rapping in a Honda Accord, listening to Tribe Called Quest and Outkast and shit. You feel me? Trying to mock that to actually like finding ourselves and who we are and like by just like literally sitting there with the music ourselves, nobody else. and we had hours. So I definitely appreciate Minds Wide Open for that. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, man.
Yeah, niggas was freestyling in Tina for hours, bro. Not even writing rhymes, just trying to find our flow, find our craft, find our way of making music and stuff.
Nah,
Now these niggas is too cool to fucking freestyle. I can't get a freestyle out of none. They be like, Q, I got a song. I'll let you hear that. No, I'm not freestyling.
Cause songs are way more better than
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they
freestyle
always
for
been
Luke.
like that.
They freestyle
Nah, they
for
always
Luke,
been
but
like
they never
that.
freestyle for me. That's crazy, God.
Nah, they just want freestyle.
Cause they know I burn their ass in the freestyle. They don't smoke, fuck, beer fire. Boy,
Yeah, he gets spit.
Nah, but too, I really want to say this, man. I want to thank y'all for putting in that work at that time. Because if y'all didn't do that at that time, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said that. I'm gonna say some real shit right now. You know, when we first started this, with Luke and all that, he said something, and you're literally the words manifested. He said, "No matter what, even if y'all leave, I'm still gonna continue to do this shit, and I'm gonna keep getting bigger." And this is literally the manifestation that he said. That I'll never forget under the mushroom in that little studio in the couch. Like I'll never forget. Like he really said that shit, and it was real. Like I wasn't mad at it. I was like, you know, that's real shit. So
Similar.
That boy said, "Fuck y'all can leave.
Nah, he said.
I'm gonna do this shit regardless."
But I said that when they showed up though.
yeah, like when we first started. So we wasn't even like embedded in yet. And then we just put that work in for the 2 years. You feel me? Still made it happen. And, you know, I'm just glad that we were a part of something bigger than us. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, trust me. Without y'all doing what y'all did, I wouldn't be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely grateful, man, and I'm glad that we're able to have this moment. But we here to talk about the family tribe, man. That's what we're here to talk about. So take me to, I guess before the project came about, you guys linked up on a couple other joints, or like after he dropped the video, then you gave him the stamp and you're like, all right, now I could really like do my thing and work with him type shit. So like,
Before that, I was still giving them beats.
Yeah.
You feel me? Still listening to his stuff, still giving them a little, hey, do this, go this way. You feel me? I was still going that route. You feel me?
Yeah, actually, Mary Jane and All Right is his beat.
Okay.
From Clouded Space.
Now, Space, this is something that, like, you know, we were just talking about, like, getting that approval from the big brother. Like, as a little brother, trust me, bro, I know exactly how it feels, bro. 'Cause, like, you know, you're going hard, and then, like, your big brother just won't, like, give you that approval until it's, like, right, you know?
I feel that.
I definitely understand that.
Nah, but he definitely does critique it and give me his feedback, but he also gives me the leeway of finding my own way of doing something. Like he knows like the people like I'm inspired by the Jay-Z's, the Outkast, Currency.
Facts.
You feel me? But he also wants me to make sure I stay Space.
Make sure you mention me, boy. The hell? DQ. Nah, funny enough, just to add on that a little bit. So how that really first came about part, I ain't gonna hold you. What's beautiful about all of this, I had to say this, I'm sorry. Me and Mills went to high school together.
Okay. That was one of my questions is what's y'all, like, age difference?
So me and Mills went to high school together. When we went to high school, I didn't even know he had a little brother.
Okay.
Then I met Dregarde. And this nigga name was Light Skin Walt. I never knew
Yeah.
Oh, they would always refer to him as, nah, not him. We talking about Light Skin Walt, Light Skin Walt. And then Dre told me he started making music. And then Space was like, oh, I make music too, I go by Space. And then I was just like, crazy. So when this Family Tribe project even came about, I'm like, when it finally came out, I look at it, I'm like, this is crazy. Me and a homeboy from high school.
Yeah. For real.
And his little brother and his cousin in Minnesota
Dropped the project.
It's over 10 years later since we graduated.
How music really does go that far.
Man, bring people together, man.
So when you guys moved to Florida, like what area were you guys in primarily?
Spring, yep.
Okay.
Royal Palm, West Side.
Southside Springs, you know what I mean? Queen Springs Bridge, you know the vibe?
So moving
put
from
the palm on.
Minnesota to Florida, was it like kind of like a culture shock for you guys?
I felt free.
Yeah.
Could breathe more. I could
Definitely.
wear whatever I want.
Like,
Whatever color I want.
I understand.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Definitely
gang
more
shit heavy
free.
up there.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, not that's what's up, but you know what I mean. Like,
I feel you.
Nah, but Minnesota's love though.
It's love.
It's beautiful. It's a nice place.
Now it is. Yeah.
and they got a couple rappers like doing their thing out there in Minnesota too. Like I've seen on Twitter, like a couple rappers just like in that area.
Straight up.
I was actually surprised to see it because, like you said, it's like it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like every area got rappers doing open mics and shit like
Everywhere.
that. You just gotta look for it.
Everywhere got an underground for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you were passing them beats, but then how did the project come about? Like what was like the starting point of the project, like the early stages?
Actually, 612 sent me Wealth first.
So is 612 a rapper and a producer, or just a rapper?
Nah, he's just a rapper. He Tone Jones produced the whole project. Made all the beats for Family Tribe.
Shout out to
Drop a bomb for that boy Tone Jones. He did his thing.
For
The
real.
horns,
Wicked.
the instrumentals. I was like, bruh, that nigga was going. It had like, I don't want to say it, but it was like at least 40 different instruments on that shit.
Each track, bro.
Yeah.
That was wicked.
Crazy.
And
But,
he's local, or?
He's based out of Atlanta.
Oh shit! How do you guys link up with him?
Yeah.
Through the cousin.
Through the cousin.
Through 612.
Okay.
Yeah, 612 bought the beats from Tone Jones, and the first one he sent me was Wealth. So that's the first one I attacked, like right into. And then he's like, you know what? You just sent me like 4 other beats. And this was during COVID. So that whole probably like first 2 months of COVID, March, April, you just recorded that shit, sent it back to him.
Straight out the
You
house.
feel me? We would send it back to us. He's like, bro, it probably, recording wise, it probably took no less than sending back and forth 3 months. And then from,
But you said during COVID.
yeah,
So then why did it just come out now?
a lot of mixing stages, different producers' hands on it. And then we found JLR through Sir DQ and Dregarde from a 25 project, because that shit was sounding nice. JLR did his thing on that. And I told Jamil about it, and Jamil was like, yeah, and it was a go.
Now, with your cousin being in Minnesota, like, did you guys all like? Was it like kind of hard to get everybody to get their shit mixed together, or like?
Nah.
Nah.
Actually, it was a vibe, like recording, like in a, we record this shit in the kitchen of our crib, not that we staying at now, but in Margate. Like a mic, just a box around the shit, and we just went our verses down.
So it was like something like intimate type shit.
Yeah, it was quick, it was love, like, bro, we was like feeding off each other's energy and shit.
Facts.
Shit was crazy. That's why I was like, Lamont Wish, he's like, bro, I could tell y'all was just bouncing off each other with that shit. Because he would make the verse for the hook for a little bit, I'll do Free. This nigga do Takeoff, I did Wealth. And then last track was Love, and he just started singing. I was like, yeah, this nigga just gonna kill this shit. You know what I mean?
Love almost didn't make the project.
Actually, it almost didn't. Actually, he's right. It almost didn't make the project.
So how many
I
songs?
love, man.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
G shit.
I really love your style.
Fire.
Now you guys talked about like Tribe Called Quest and stuff earlier. So growing up, what were you guys' influences? Mainly like that, or like?
Oh, our dad, he had a big ass speaker and he loved to play fucking Tupac, Bone Thugs, Biggie. My mom was on fucking Erykah Badu and fucking what's her name?
Jill Scott.
Damn.
Like we was on some like real. And then my grandma was on Temptations and fucking what's that painted mom got of what's it? It's like a blues
Billie
singer.
Holiday?
Yeah, with Billie Holiday. Like, and then my grandma, she's also she had her own art gallery in Minneapolis.
Oh wow.
In the 80s, Black Art Renaissance, but she doesn't have it anymore. But she still makes art. At Patricia Phillips, 1985, on Instagram. If you're looking for some art.
Nah, shout her out for sure.
real.
For sure.
Real art,
Yeah,
for real.
Real life African American art.
Damn. So you
yeah.
guys kind of just grew up with like the culture, like just being like exposed to it early.
Yeah.
In the bloodline, man, for real.
That's what's up. Now, Mills, I wanted to ask you, Like being a producer, like what's your process like? Like do you sample or like?
I do both.
So you just make from scratch and then sample. When you sample, what do you sample?
I like old school. Like I'm weird. Like I can make, I don't know, bro. It'll be R&B phase, you feel me? And then I'll be like in a hip hop phase, and then I'll just be in like a organic phase where I just start from scratch. You feel me?
Now, when you start from scratch, like where does it usually take you?
I love it, honestly, because it's like a sound that's not out yet. You
So
feel me?
not really necessarily boom bap or trap.
Yeah, there's like no genre to it.
So you feel more free because with the sample you're like confined.
Yeah, I'm limited.
Now, how hard is it to find like samples that really haven't been touched?
It's easy.
Yeah?
Just gotta listen. Go to different places. Free your mind. For me, you could walk in a gas station and hear a song that you want to sample. Feel me?
That is kind of true though. If you think about it, it's all over,
Mm-hmm.
all around you.
It's everywhere.
Facts.
For
I always
real.
thought about sampling a Snoopy song.
Like the intro.
Right.
Yeah, like the intro of that shit. I always thought about
That's
sampling
lit.
that shit.
Or the what?
Snoopy. You know the intro to Snoopy?
Like Charlie Brown, right?
Yeah, Charlie
Yeah.
Brown, yeah.
How'd that go?
Peanuts.
It's like real.
It's like a piano joint.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
it's a
piano,
piano
joint.
joint.
Just
That
like
shit
real
fire.
simple piano joint.
That gotta put me on. That shit sound fire. I ain't know Snoopy had a theme song, bit. What?
What?
So what are like some of the joints that stand out to you guys from the project?
Oh man, I listen back to it now. Love really stands out more to me than it did before. Definitely. Before it was wealth, but now it's love.
For you, Mills?
It was wealth and free for me because I seen him like blossom. You feel me? To a different level.
Like you actually seen the growth like right before your eyes.
Oh yeah. Cause we have a project that's gonna come out, but it's in the storage. You feel me?
Damn.
Or some shit. You feel me?
Like you rapping and producing or just producing?
Yeah, rapping and producing all my beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? So that shit wicked too. But
Easily some of Space's best verses is on this project. Like on Free and Wealth is definitely one of like his top. Like
man,
Yeah, they're in the top. Yeah.
like and he killed the hook.
I promise.
Like on like I was just very surprised with his writing on this project for sure. Like you definitely got to really see how talented and how capable this guy is.
Facts.
You really get to see it with
Appreciate that, y'all
being
boys.
exercised
Appreciate that.
on this project immensely.
Now, DQ, what role did you play in the project?
But, you know, sat in the studio, smoke weed. That's it.
Shit.
I'm joking. Nah, man. So I found like the little other clips. That was part of the mixing process. As you know, of course, I brought in the engineer, made that connection. Also, I made the connection for the cover art. Shout out to Don Kelso, my
Yeah,
guy.
no, that cover art was fire.
For real. That shit fire.
Real picture too, you could tell.
Yeah.
So Don Kelso did the cover. Also, as me, Dregarde, all of us actually was a part of this mixing process. And like I said, man, just, you know, the little skits. Like, we had a few skits in there that wasn't the family skits. You know, we had some skits with the family talking. And we had skits like, I need money. Like, that was my idea.
That shit.
I was like, you know, I figured that we had to incorporate some movies that we was brought up on. And, you know, the 5 movies, I was thinking like for each track, it was really like, it was 4 movies. Because like I said, love didn't make the project almost. Mm-hmm. So it was How High, Soul Food,
Johnson's Family
Vacation.
that one.
Underrated joint.
American
and,
Gangster.
and
Yeah,
American
right.
Gangster.
Mhm.
So we took a little something from each of them, but not everything made the cut.
Word.
So I felt like, damn, all my work, all of what I have towards the project's gone.
Nah, that's all right.
But you know, that's only
it's-
as you know, that's just one part as I told that I did play a part in the project.
Hey, the next project coming soon.
Real soon.
Oh yeah, yes, Burning Phoenix.
What was like your family's reaction to it?
I'm still waiting on that. No
Fresh.
cap.
The project just dropped.
Yo, y'all about to shut the family reunion the fuck down.
Next year. Actually, you right. It's next year. So
Yo, no cap.
we gonna perform out there.
What? You gotta get like another cousin as the hype man? You feel me?
Actually, it's the cousin that was doing the end skits.
See, there you go.
Actually, Marley.
Shout out to Martin.
Shout out Minnesota Marley. That's what he go down. That's what he go by down here.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota Marty
in the
is
building.
hilarious.
Minnesota Marley.
That skit
Yeah.
on Love is great. Everyone said, "What?" Now you said what, so I already know it means
Yeah.
fuck it.
Listen to that skit. That shit funny, man.
So, you guys mentioned that you guys started the project during the during COVID times. So that's like almost like 2 years. So in between that time, like, what the fuck happened? Like, for the project not to come out.
I dropped Self-Reflection. That's out everywhere. And that project, I was really going through just what's it called? More of a personal project about me, about how to get a different side of myself out besides just rapping about weed and shit. A more vulnerable side of myself.
Right.
But yeah, that project I actually still hold dear. Like, I know it wasn't probably mixed the best, but shout out to still Small Town, because getting those rhymes out was still like a vulnerable subject just to speak on. But yeah, Self-Reflection, I still love that. That's still my baby. G shit.
It's a hit too.
So you was
Fire.
working on that project took some time,
Yeah.
and then from there it was just like when did you guys kind of lock back into like, all right, we're gonna finish the project and put it out? Like, when did that process get rekindled?
Actually,
It was this year, ain't it?
yeah, this year.
Yeah. It was this year.
Yeah,
You feel me?
this year.
So what happened? Like, you just walked up on them and you're like, yo, it's time to finish this shit. Like, it's been too long.
Low key,
Like-
low key. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Just
Gabe.
like
That's
that.
exactly how it happened.
G
Low key, niggas is like,
It's too
yo,
long.
Q, we ready to drop Family Tribe, and I was like, all right. It was like, all right. Well, we got everything mixed. I mean, we got everything recorded. It's time to mix it now. I'm like, all right. We gonna set this up with J-Rock. So
Thanks.
we set up the project. I think this is probably over the summer.
Yeah.
Over this summer.
Right.
And we decided to just really mix the project because we already had, like they said, they already had everything recorded. So it was only to just come in now and mix it. But we did do some re-recording,
Okay.
you know.
For
So
love.
then, and that's when we got some of the promo shots out in the promo video, and that was a beautiful process in itself because that was just a clip of that night. Like, that night in itself was me meeting their cousin. It was all of us hanging together. You know, he realizing that me and his cousin have known each other on a different level for years before we went to high school, and he's telling us about how these niggas was younger and how they was and all this shit. We just learned about the family. It was just a vibe. It was cool off the first initial, and I was like, this is gonna be a great project, regardless. You know what I mean? Like, this is a beautiful process that's already been created behind this.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, through this whole process, like, sad to say, you know, COVID was crazy. You lost some people,
Facts.
Rest in peace.
you know, and like they recorded a song that, you know, to some of their fathers that passed away,
Our father that passed away.
Yeah.
Damn.
That COVID year.
and also the cousins'
Rest
father
in
had a
peace,
song
bless.
as well that was dedicated to their father as well,
Damn.
and they was able to make that happen.
Snow
You know,
in the
all
spring.
while they was down here in that process of making Family Tribe.
Damn, so the power of music for real.
Yeah, and it was a spur of the moment thing. Like, he wasn't even supposed to be on the song. He's
wasn't.
just like, yo, cuz, you want to get on the song? And it's like, cuz he was there. And they ended up dedicating the whole song to him.
Damn.
That was deep. For real.
Yeah.
No, that's something that's just like divine right there. It's already happened, and you guys just had to be in the moment type shit.
G.
Meet it halfway.
Facts.
Real talk.
For real.
Space. So in what ways has your brother like influenced your style?
I got two brothers. This man influenced my style just by like the approach and how to have my swagger to it. Evan is the confidence behind that shit.
He gonna make you stand on it.
Yeah, Evan's gonna make you be solid and make you not shake, so to speak. He's the one over at Positive Overthinker. But yeah, I look up to both of these guys because my father wasn't around, so these was my fathers. You feel me?
Definitely.
My mom was working 2 jobs. These niggas is the ones at the house and shit.
Bad as fuck.
You feel me? Make sure
But he was a good one though. You feel me?
You feel me?
Jamil wasn't that bad in high school.
The house real bad.
This ain't that bad. It's just high school, man. It's high school.
Yeah. It's high school.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, Mills, what are some things that you learned from space?
I learned how to keep going. Period. When you got young people looking up to you, you just can't fold on nothing. Nothing.
I definitely felt that.
You feel me?
Now, has there ever been like a situation where like he maybe put you on something that like maybe you weren't initially hip to or like interested in, and then like you're like, oh shit, like the younger niggas fucking with this, let me adjust? Like, there ever been like a situation like that?
Yeah, but I can't think of it right now. There was something, but I can't. You feel me? I can't.
Fried.
You feel me? I'm fried right now.
Damn, man. I feel like we cooking right now, man. Is there anything y'all want to know about me? Any questions y'all got for me, man?
Yeah, how long you been doing this, bro?
Yeah, man.
Shit, I've been doing this about 6 months, 5 months, around there.
Oh, you good, bro. You got your delivery is there. You feel me?
Yo, we do this so often that it's like I'm just used to it at this point.
Nigga
that I'm
asks
just-
great questions. And he's like, it's no laptop. I'm like,
No cap.
where
I
are
was gonna
these
be like, I
questions
feel
coming
like I
from?
knew this nigga before. Like,
You feel me?
like we had a
Nigga
conversation.
gave
That-
his hey.
that's
like,
my gift, though.
He's a cool nigga, son.
My familiarity is my gift. You feel me?
Facts.
He's
That's
the
real.
dope guy.
I'm definitely happy to have y'all in the building, man. Like, for real, man. Because the way Luke speaks about you guys, like, in such high regard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to actually, like, you know, get together with you guys and, like, you know, feel the vibes, you know what I'm saying, in person and shit. So,
The Mon's Wife family joint.
Yeah,
extending.
That's crazy.
That's all.
How did y'all all get into Mon's Wife?
Now, we had another homie who was working with Luke, and then I came in for an interview. And then, like, I was just like, oh, shit. Like, this shit kind of dope. And I was, like, really already fucking with, like, other, like, podcasts and streams and shit like that. So I was already, like, getting privy to, like, oh, shit, like, this content shit is dope. So once I came in for the interview, I was just, like, I came around and I didn't leave. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to be at the Morning Coffee Freestyles and pay my dues through that. And then, like, I kind of pitched him the idea of proximity. And then through that, he was like, bro, you should just start doing interviews. And then that's how we sitting here today, you know?
That's lit. You got a gift, bro.
Thank you. No, thank you.
You had no desire of being doing that before?
I didn't think it was something that was, like, tangible till I, like, really started coming around here. You feel me?
What were you doing before?
I was rapping.
Or
Yeah, I was rapping. For sure. I was mainly rapping. And then after I started doing this, I'm like, bro, I drop a mixtape every week. Like, every stream is, like, a fucking mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
how many projects
So did you
drop?
stop rapping?
I'm inactive right now. I'm inactive. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Don't
Chill,
stop.
Luke.
No.
Chill, Luke.
This
Y'all-
is just a stepping stone for you to you feel me?
Nah, I'll bust a freestyle or some shit with y'all. You feel me? Y'all gotta invite me to the stew, and then from there, you feel me?
I
I'm
got
like,
studio Pompadour go to anytime.
Yo, y'all let me know.
Anytime.
We'll pull up. We'll do the vlog, and then you feel me? I'll spit the 16.
Got you.
And
Hey, I got a session tomorrow night.
That one with the
Yeah.
pressure on you,
I ain't
Jay.
gonna
What's
lie.
up?
I ain't gonna lie. I
What's
was there
up,
with
Gabe?
the pressure.
The pressure
but I
on
got-
damn, you see, they always bring it up when you got something to do. Cause
Yeah.
tomorrow night I got something to do.
Tomorrow I do have something to do, so low short
You
notice.
feel me? I had some plan around this.
Nah, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna be suited and booted, man. Just
Yeah,
know when
bro.
y'all see me looking like a draft pick with the fitted and the suit.
Draft pick.
Y'all heard it here
Yeah, bro.
first.
I got a beat for you, bro.
Nah, that's one
Got
thing.
some intros.
We gonna talk about that
Yeah.
off camera for sure.
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to, you know, of course, like the project and everything like that. Like, how has like the reception been? What, it's been a couple weeks since it's been out. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a week and a couple days.
So you guys got like any merch coming for it, or like doing like an album release party?
A lot of merch coming.
Yeah, I do
Party.
get so much for it.
I'm planning that, but we trying to get the videos first for me.
Definitely.
I don't want to speak too much on the videos, but
Some crazy shit coming.
yeah, I don't want to speak too much on like the details of
Stay
the video.
tuned.
But
you just gotta stay
you're doing
tuned.
the videos, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be writing and directing.
Oh shit! So it's
Yeah.
gonna be for real.
Yeah,
Well, y'all gonna go to Minnesota, link up with Cuz,
I would love to get some shots in Minnesota.
green screen them in, or some crazy shit like that.
Nah, 612
Green
would
screen him in is
612
crazy.
would fly down here for a video shoot. He would have flew down here for this. I promise you.
Nah, that's
But-
facts.
Gee, shit. But
Now, what are some like fun moments that you guys had during like making the project?
Just recording it for me. You feel me?
yeah.
All
Just
right.
doing a full album. Just the spare of the moment. Hey, I sent y'all some beats, bro. Let's start an album. Da, 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 da. Let's do this. What? All right, let's do it, bro. You feel me?
Now, take me to like the lowest point where you guys were like, "Damn, this shit probably ain't never coming out." Like, was there ever a moment that you guys
Oh,
lost hope?
shit. Not lost hope, but just tucked it. You feel me? Me
Yeah.
personally.
I
We
was
kept going to refine it again and again, and we were like, "This is not it. Now we got to do it again. Now we got to do it again." I could feel the frustration. There was a little frustration.
It was getting
you
a
know.
little annoying.
Nah, I definitely felt that.
Just because of there's a lot of vocals and stuff.
Now, I know that you guys mentioned that you guys had to re-record some joints. Which were one of the ones that you guys had to like re-record?
Love.
Yeah.
What about it that like made it?
It wasn't even recorded yet. We just had the beat.
Yeah.
Nobody put their verses down. We all had our verses, but we didn't have nothing put down on the track alone.
And 612 was like on FaceTime with you guys pretty much during the whole process.
Nah, he came. That was
That was when he came down.
Yeah, that was when he came down. We laced that whole track in that one session. And as long as the snow in the spring.
So that's what he does is like when it's like, wait, you saying the snow in the spring because he came down from Minnesota?
Nah, both those tracks we did in that session.
Okay.
Yeah, Love and Snow in the
The
Spring.
track is called Snow in the Spring.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because I was like, damn, that's an ill metaphor though. Like if he pulls up, like, yo, it's snow in the spring. We got Minnesota in the fucking building.
That will be lit for real.
Hey, don't cap.
When I come down, it's snow in the spring.
Game is great.
Stop
Hey.
playing.
A nigga just hang up the phone like,
Icy, nigga.
Yo, it's Snow in the Spring.
Is knowledge from Belly
I'm
calling
coming, nigga.
Yo.
Snow in the spring.
Bang.
Bang.
you know, just when I get
Close
there,
the phone. That's crazy.
it just bangs it on you. You don't even know what to expect.
I'm about to start using that, nigga.
Oh, you ain't got it? Bet. Snow in the Spring.
It's about to
Click.
be snow.
I'm coming, nigga. Snow in the spring.
Yo,
Nigga hang up the phone with you and
Boom.
with an aggressive tone and says Snow in the Spring after it all.
nah, I'm telling you,
I don't know.
Nigga, I'm coming, nigga.
Alright,
copyright.
you got it. Snow in the Spring. Click.
Yo, if you don't have my money, it's gonna be snow in the spring. Like, damn.
We killed it.
You can even use it as something good too. You feel me? Like,
Real talk.
yo,
That's the track that was dedicated to the uncle, to Six Toes' father.
word.
Rest in peace, Les.
And then they
Facts.
did it, like he said, he did the track Love as well. Great track.
Nah, great album for real.
Yeah.
You got a favorite track?
A little bit. That's the main one that I heard
Little
when I
bit
played on the
go.
stream.
Everybody love
I
Love.
like
Bit.
Stove.
I played a
What's
little
that?
bit on amp. You know, I was playing them. I was like on amp for like 6 hours, and mad people were just showing love. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep playing music since y'all like what I'm playing. I'm just playing music that I like at this point.
Yeah.
So it was a vibe. I'm chilling. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to play some fucking Family Tribe. And they was vibing. Out of all the songs I played, I probably gave out 6 hours of music. Somebody randomly reposted a little bit. and
I'm
said,
telling you.
Tap into the page. And they not only shared it from the amp. They obviously screenshotted it, took their time to do that, and they put the music app, whatever. So they didn't look for the song for real.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's love.
And I was like, dang, like this is dope. Like this is just
Shout out to that person.
Ain't nothing like
Exactly.
shout out to the on amp DJ Narisha. She dope.
Went out to
Narisha
search
J.
it.
She went out and searched it, reposted it on Instagram. I'm like, that's dope. Like
Nah, that's
organic
love, bro. And that's like a lot of work that she did too to go find it.
Because most people
You feel me?
overthink like when they're doing something. Like you, of course, you can't limit yourself to one app. Like if you're doing something, you want to post it on as much as you can.
Facts.
But at the same time, like you always overthink the consumer. You like at the end of the day, people consume how you consume. And people always overthink like, oh, that person's not gonna leave this app to go on Instagram. They already in this app. So no, you're overthinking it. Don't you leave apps?
That is
so. People are going to be like, oh, what do you do when you hear music that you like? You repost it. Sometimes,
Yeah.
What do
I
you do?
definitely
You go
do.
to listen to it. They find it on different places. So you
That's
gotta
big
use all
facts.
platforms. But of course, at the end of the day, somebody's just as regular as a consumer as you. Oh, I found it on here, now I'm gonna go on Apple and search it.
Facts.
True.
Like that's the whole
That's
point.
true.
Yes, some people will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't overthink that shit.
Especially if they like it.
What's some of like the most out there places that you guys like seen that y'all receive love from?
Miami.
Like you were surprised?
Hmm?
You were surprised that you received love in Miami? Like I'm talking about like New Zealand and shit like that. Like you know when like you check like the like plays and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, probably like the UK. That's probably the farthest I probably reach.
My shit come from India, Africa, Canada, and like a lot, just everywhere. But majority in the U.S. though.
That's what's
But
up.
it be scattered everywhere.
But
though.
you were surprised to see like
What?
Canada, right?
Hell yeah. Just anywhere
Yeah,
out the
like,
U.S.
you
Period. You feel me?
You question how?
Exactly. I'm
How
like,
did you-
dang.
No, I used to think that shit was fake until I started checking my like Instagram requests.
Yeah.
And like producers from like those countries will hit you up, and like you think it's fake, but it's not really because they just use translator. So their verbiage is gonna sound strange, but like if you vet them enough, you get some beats sent to you or some shit. Like for sure, for sure.
Okay.
I always tell people there's money in the
I
request,
ain't
man.
playing with it, but
I need to open that storage.
Yeah.
That you know that what's that last option on Instagram? I don't check that on your DMs.
Yeah, the request.
Yeah, I don't check that.
Nah, there be money.
I need to check my shit.
There's money in the
My fault
request.
if anybody hit me. That bit is full.
There's money in the
I
request.
just,
For real.
I usually
No
just
money
delete that
out of
shit
it.
periodically.
Yeah, I miss
Like,
that.
alright, that shit getting a little too full. I just
Dog, I'm telling you, there be money there. There be opportunities in the request. Or even sometimes like somebody show you love, but you don't necessarily like know who they are, and then you're like, damn, you respond like bad late, like yo, my bad, I'm sorry,
6
but like
months,
Facts.
man.
Facts.
Yeah, I've seen shit from. I remember randomly just going through my DMs, and I've seen shit from like 2 years ago, and I felt hella bad. Like, damn,
real,
dog.
yo.
Like somebody hit me up. Like, you feel me, appreciating the music, and I couldn't even
Respond.
I look like an asshole dickhead now, you feel me? Like, nah, it's not even like that. I just
For
don't check
real.
my DMs.
nah,
man.
man.
Real talk.
They gotta make it better, bruh. IG gotta make it like yo more clear, like yo, this is the real person type shit, you know?
Nah,
Yeah.
they,
'Cause I can't tell
They can't
sometimes,
vet.
like-
They can't vet that. Niggas open accounts every day, man.
Facts.
You just at the end of the day, you can tell like, off the intro. It's all like kind of the same generic ass intro.
Oh yeah.
If it's some bad bitch, don't believe it.
No, if it's
Like,
any
of course.
if it's a
Don't
bad
believe
bitch
none of
or
that. For real.
if
anything
it's
with
a bad
Bitcoin,
bitch with like 6 pictures, is not a real person.
This is not a
That is a
trying
nigga
to sell you
behind the
drugs
account
in the DMs.
trying to take your money.
taking your bread.
or anything that has BTC, any Bitcoin like investors and shit like that.
That too, yeah.
Crypto influencers, like yo, I didn't even
Yeah.
know that was a thing, bro. Like,
It's
When
not.
niggas trying to sell you drugs in the
Damn.
DMs, trying to sell weed or shrooms.
no, that one be crazy too, bro.
That shit be
weed
crazy.
ones.
That shit be crazy.
Yeah, the weed ones be wild, bro. Because
Yeah.
you're like, yo, I got a pound for $400. Send it to your front door. You're like, hey, all right,
Just send me the money. Like, yeah, what the fuck?
sure.
Send me the weed. Fuck all that.
Like, yo, I need to go sell it to make the
He
money.
already trying to bust him. Like, hey, just say, I got you. I got you. Gone. Never hear of this
Just
nigga
send it to
again.
me first. Just send it.
I gotta trust you. You trust me.
Now, for anybody watching this interview, is there anything in like specific that you know, they should, or well, of course, y'all mentioned the song, but is there any like specific piece of information that like maybe you guys on the way here were like, yo, we got to make sure that we say this in the interview? Like, is there like anything specific that y'all
stream it on Tidal? Nah, but for real,
Gang.
nah, but if I was to say anything about it, Tribe is about your own tribe doing something to further your generation, and in any way that is shape or form that is gonna be, you feel me? Like the tribe that we have is Avant-Garde, GMG, and Young Legend, and the tribe that y'all have is Minds Wide Open, Gabe Valley, Luke, Cool Hand Luke. I see. But yeah, but a tribe is your people, bro. Make sure you always
take care of your people.
Take care of your people.
Yeah, iron sharpen iron, man.
Always.
I appreciate y'all coming through to fuck with me, man, for sure, man. Y'all make sure y'all go run the project up. We will put the link in the description of the video. Luke, is there anything that you want to say to the tribe?
Why would you put me on the spot?
Luke.
I don't know if you had any closing statements.
Damn, bro.
That boy turning
You
red.
got more than a closing statement. You go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Oh, dang.
I gotta shout my dogs. I gotta shout my other tribe out, man. Goat Music Group, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Shout out Ben Real, bro. My condolences, you feel me? I already know you was gonna be here, but you couldn't make it, bro. Shout out Cassius Clay, you feel me? Shout out Champ. Shout out Diz. Shout out the whole count, you feel me? And big up yourself too for watching, you know.
Okay. Shit, DQ, you got any final?
Oh, you already know. Shout out, you heard us, young old head, Sir DQ, Avant-Garde.
Yeah.
Shout out to the small town gang. You already know, JLR. You know, it's XG gang. Shout outs to my daughter.
That
you know
was
what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom and dad, fam, brothers, everybody, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, tribe, gang. You know what I mean?
Sir.
Of course, shout outs to Minds Wide. Fuck with y'all the longest way. And we gonna go even further. Gang.
And plenty of more shit coming too. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. This has been the Florida Vibe Directory. Big shout out to the family tribe. Shout out Dre. Shout out DQ. Shout out Cool Hand Luke on the boards. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Everybody watching in their car, on the motherfucking TV. If you just listening in your AirPods, however you consuming the content, we appreciate y'all. I also want to just give a shout out to all the motherfucking Minds Wide supporters, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a safe, healthy, happy holidays. All that good shit. Y'all take care of yourselves, man. Overpay for the Uber before you do some crazy shit. You already know what it is, man. It's Gabe Avelli, Florida Vibe Director. We love y'all. Let's go.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.